Hi, and welcome to Miss Cell Creations. We are making my pen holder today, and since it is the holiday weekend, we were gonna put this in the skull mold, but I really want to make this, and I am so proud to be an American. 4th of July has got to be our favorite holiday, and I got to tell you, this breaks my heart to have to cut this, but they have staples here, and I don't want those in there, and I don't want the holes. So I'm going to just try and trim this just as close to the pole, or stick, I guess, in this situation, as I possibly can. And there we go. And I can see that I am such a straight cutter here. Let's trim that up a little bit. There we go, that's better. And then my goal is this will set upright like this, and I want the flag on this end. So I think, and this, the side of this angles up, so it's going to be a little tricky to get this in here. But I'm hoping, and with a little good luck and a little prayer, maybe I can get that in there. I think I can do it. I'm probably going to have to trim. I don't want to cut stripes off because that won't be right. So I wonder if instead I trim. Oh, I hate cutting flags. That just feels so wrong. So I wonder if I fold it in half, if I can get the same on both sides. Because that's where I need to. Don't yell at me in the comments for cutting the flag. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm trying to preserve it forever and ever in my resin project. And I swear I'm a very patriotic. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. Looky there. Now, if I can just get it to stay there, how am I going to do that? I'm going to put a dollop of UV resin in it. That's what I'm going to do. So my fear is if I pour it in the way it is right now, that as I fill this with resin, my flag is going to float to the top. And I definitely don't want that to happen. So I think, actually, let me work on my resin first so I can get it in the debubbler before it gets too much hotter. I have this little gadget that does my stirring for me. Guess I should add my stuff first, huh? Oh, I'm so excited. I hope this works. I think it'll be so cool. All right, I want to put a little bit of gold flake in here. So hopefully I can do this without it sticking to my fingers. Oh, and a little bit of this goes a long ways. I don't know if you've worked with gold flake before or not. And I want it to chunk up. Get pretty fine in here. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and use my stirrer thingy. Oh, nope. Come here. I'm breathing. That's my problem. I'm breathing on it. One more dollop in there. Oh, you little varmint. Okay, I'll get that out of there. One thing at a time. All right, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to add a little bit of our crushed crystal. And you really don't need a lot of this. There's barely on the tip of that. And this holds, I believe, 10 ounces. This does. So I have, I don't know, between 11 and 12. I need to get a silicone measuring cup. I really need to do that. All right, let's get this mixed up and get it in my debubbler. Okay, pretty happy with the way that looks. And And then all I want to do is drop just a little bit of UV resin down into the bottom of this. Just to keep it from floating. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my debubbling machine. I'm gonna put this on the UV light, and then we will be back to pour. This should be pretty easy. I'm thinking about adding some red and blue stars to the front, what will be the front of this. We'll see if I actually do that or not. But let me get this in the debubbler because it's getting pretty warm, and then we will be back to decide what we're doing. I always spray the top of this with alcohol because it seems, as the bubbles pull to the top, it seems like it helps pull the, pop those bubbles. I just want to get this off the side. You want a really nice layer of alcohol on the top of that to make it work like that. So we have a slight problem with our resin. See how the gold is floating? I don't want it to float. I want it to stay down in the resin. So we are going to simply mix in a little bit of glue. If you've never seen this done, Daniel Cooper, I believe, is the one that started this. And it's 1 drop per ounce. And I've got probably 5 ounces in there, but we'll start with 4 and see how goopy it gets. You want it pretty goopy. That'll keep that gold suspended. And it's gonna end up looking a lot like slime. See how gloopy that is? And this is really warm, so we really need to get moving here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this one. I want to make sure I get it on the inside and the outside of the flag. Shoot, I wanted to spray alcohol down in there before I started this. Try and avoid any bubbles I possibly can. I think this is going to be super cool. Get this mixed up real quick and get it poured. I'm going to keep that lamp on the bottom going as long as I can. And I think while I'm at this point, I'm going to go ahead and give our our flag a little squeeze. And see if I can get any bubbles worked out of that. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to find out. All right, go ahead and stir in the glue on this one. It is hot. We really got to get this poured. It's nice and gloopy. You gotta slice it off, it's so gloopy. Just a little bit more. Ooh, my flag is sticking up just a smidgen right there. Not a darn thing I can do about it, I don't think. We'll see what happens. I want a nice little dome on this. That looks great. All right, I got just a little bit left. I'll find something to pour this in and we will be back to demold this in just a minute for you. Take our little turtles out. Cute. So I put some of our crushed crystal. I took a lot and mixed it into the leftover resin. And then I also added some of this iridescent powder. And this is what it's supposed to look like. And that's how we ended up with this little shimmer shine on our turtle. Super cute. And then these guys, I've had this leftover resin from another project, so I just poured it into these cabochon molds from Little Windows, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but they're really pretty. Oh, I had gold in the black. Look, I've had these up in there so long I honestly forgot what I had in there. So I'll take some black UV nail polish and I'll back these in black and we'll pull those out. But in the meantime, let's see how we did with this. This did end up going under the resin, so we're good. My biggest concern is what this is going to look like. Our flag is going to look like, because I don't know if the resin was able to penetrate through the flag and get it nice, get the whole thing coated in resin. Oh man, so far so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Not sure what the easiest way. Let's try just rolling it down. These center pieces that are in between is going to be, that is going to be the pain in the tukish. Oh, maybe not. If this turns out, this is going to be so cool. I'm so excited. I don't want to rip my mold. Okay, stand by. Oh my goodness, folks. This turned out so, I peeked, I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it, it was right there. I'm gonna move all this out of the way. And this is what I use to take my photographs up against so that I have a nice clean background. And I want to have a really clean background because look how amazing this turned out. Oh my gosh. That is, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So these turned out great. I got a rogue star there. This little red one I don't think was supposed to have been there. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember doing that. I got a little spot here and a little spot there. It's almost like there was a bubble. I'm just going to fill that with UV resin. I think that should be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This turned out amazing. Oh my goodness. What do you think? I love it. So next time, I think I'll flip my flag around because you're going to be looking at it this way and the flag's backwards. I mean, it's not technically, but oh my gosh, I freaking love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the gold. I think maybe next time though, I'll do gold glitter and see if I don't have to, if maybe I can get away with not making it. I'm going to make another one. I got to make another one. Oh my gosh, I have to make another one. That turned out so wonderful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let me know what you think. This is probably my favorite thing I've ever made. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going to sell this one. We'll see. Wow. Oh, I love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Otherwise, I'm going to go on and on and on. I hope you learned something today. I know I sure did. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Please don't forget the reason that we celebrate this weekend. It's not just for the parties and the laking, and it's for all of those that lost protecting what we love, and we could never pay them for the sacrifice that they've made and their families. So have a fun and safe holiday weekend, and we will catch you next time. Take care. God bless America. Have a good day. Bye-bye.